All right, what's going on, everybody? We're doing something a little bit different. This is something I want to incorporate a little bit more on the channel. Just some live shipping question and answers. We're going to be doing this every Tuesday morning and Thursday morning around this time to be able to kind of just hang out together and get to know each other. You know, like really my whole goal with the channel when I first started was just helping people and just showing kind of the items that I'm selling and just going over like why I bought that and why I wouldn't buy that again. I think that can be helpful for a lot of beginners out there. So if you guys have questions, drop them in the comments and we can ship together. So we had a pretty average day, decent day, shipping out about $450 worth of clothing, which is a blessing, you know. Just being able to have around $400 to $500 on a consistent basis is right where I want to be. Of course, we're always striving for more, but I'm very happy with the results. Let me know if you can hear me, because this is all a new setup. You guys might not even be able to hear me. So if you can hear me, type in the chat, so that way I'm not just talking by myself in a warehouse. All right, so just printed the labels. And the first thing we got is this Territory Ahead pants that I gotta go grab real quick. $18,995. All right, you said it's quiet? Okay, let me turn it up. Let's see. Is that better? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hopefully you can. I turned it up a little bit, so let me know. I'll try to scream and yell. Territory Head, not the best brand. These are men's pants, size large, and they sold for $19 shipped. So not the best. I think that these had a stain on them. So yeah, shipping pretty much everything. Ground Advantage. I just use these poly bags here, 12 by 16, and that takes care of most things. So this is about 1.5 pounds, and it cost me $6 to ship them. So not bad. How's sales been going for everybody? What are you guys doing to plan for the slowdown, the summer slowdown, which I don't really believe too much in, but whatever. Yeah, so next sale is a lot of these items are items that I'm just looking to get rid of and that I wouldn't pick up again. So this is a Signature by Levi's, brand new with tags, shorts, denim shorts. Let's see, these were listed about 8 months ago, and they sold for $15 shipped. So not the best. Let's see, what did it cost for me to ship? $6.33 to ship to Doral, Florida. For some reason, that area, I don't know what it is, but Doral, Florida, sends the lowest offers ever. I don't know if anyone else sees that, but I don't know if it's just me, but boy, whenever I get an offer from Doral, Florida, it's just like the lowest offer ever. But hey, someone's gonna appreciate some shorts. Julio, hope you enjoy the shorts. God bless. Okay, now this is an item where I would actually like to sell more of. This is Travis Matthew pants. I picked these up 2 weeks ago. Just listed them, and they sold on a coupon of $24 plus shipping. So what was the total ASP on that? That was $35.46 shipped. So that's something I would like to see more of. And also these weigh less than a pound, so it costs me still $6.23 to ship them. But I charge $8.95 on my shipping. So Travis Matthew polos have taken a dive. The pants are okay. We'll see how they perform this summer. So that's going to Illinois. Yeah, I want to do more of these live streams. I think Tuesdays and Thursdays would be best in the morning because I'm already shipping stuff out, and that way I can just briefly talk about what I'm shipping out and like how long I had it listed and what it sold for. That way it's just more of like a raw, and if you guys have questions, I'm happy to answer those along the way. I do need to get these shipped out by 11 my time, but I figured, hey, I have an hour to ship out these items and answer any questions you guys have. That's what I'm here for. So the next sale is not an item I would recommend picking up at all. A Kenneth Cole shirt. This came from the storage unit buyout I did almost 2 years ago now. So listed about 2 years ago. It was like maybe July of 2022. Sold for $17.47 plus shipping. So not bad. It was new with tags. Not a brand. That's awesome. So yeah, I wouldn't pick up this brand at all. Unless you want to wait 2 years. A lot of things that I learned from that storage unit. You know, maybe I should have just got rid of a lot of the stuff that was slower. But still, you know, still making money 2 years later. That's fine. So yeah, want to get into some questions. Cam Perry says, I can hear you, but it's quiet. Hopefully I fixed that better. Good, good. Sea Monkey, what's going on? Slow week for me. Yeah, I went from like having $2,000 weeks to now about $3,000 weeks. And I can just solely contribute that to just listing better items. For me, I'm just having to pay up more, about $5 an item, and, you know, get these things listed. But you could see it, you know, in the results at least. It'd be pretty depressing if I started spending more money on items and my sales continued to go down. That's pretty sad. Pat Rose, it can't get slower than nothing. Yeah, for sure. What's going on, Jared? Good to see you. You found 5 pair of Judy Blues the other day. Those are always a home run. Especially like the skinny Judy Blues have like 50% sell-through rate. But if you could get the flared, wide leg, baggy Judy Blue jeans, those are going to be $30, $40, $50 sale easy. And the sell-through rate's crazy on those. Even in the smaller sizes too. So the next sale was a online arbitrage I did last November. I bought 10 Nike React 8 mesh shoes, men's and women's. This is a women's size 7. And bought these last year, 10 of them, for $21 each on the Kohl's clearance event. And this is my second to one sold. It sold for $79.95. Free shipping with the eBay authenticity. So this will be shipped FedEx, and I will just, I don't really have the best box, but I think I'm just going to use this. I got these eBay bigger boxes, better than nothing, right? I mean, I could ship it probably in a poly bag, because they're going to repackage it anyway. It's going to New Jersey. We'll see if this fits. Oh yeah. Crazy way you could ship in a poly bag, or fit in a poly bag. Though I think that's gonna look terrible. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start incorporating more online and retail arbitrage into my eBay business. Also, I've been wanting to start doing Amazon, so I think just that's like the natural progression, you know, going to these retail stores, Kohl's, TJ Maxx, and just, you know, figuring out what's the best things to buy, right? Shoes is mostly what I'm looking for. All right, so this is a bigger box, but better than smashing it in a poly bag. We'll put some padding in there. What do I have? Just took out all the trash, so. Shove that in there. All right, better than nothing. So yeah, I mean, if I spent $21 for these shoes, and they sold in 8 months. Not the best sell-through, but I still made, you know, $30, $40, $50 profit. That's beautiful. I love that. Obviously, the biggest hesitation for retail and online arbitrage is just like it's going to cost more money to get into. Like your cost of goods is more, right? But I don't know. It's just something, just another part of the business. If you guys want to add that to your business model, I mean, do it if you have the money set aside. All right, the next is North Face pants. All right, this is a sale that I like to see. Total sales price on these was $34.35 shipped. So these are some North Face pants that I just listed. Men's $34.30, listed 3 weeks ago and sold on a coupon. So that is what we like to see. Jared, you said when is the Kohl's clearance event every year? Kohl's clearance events happen actually more frequently than I thought. At least 4 times a year, if not more. Just go onto the Kohl's website, make an account, and then sign up for their emails, and they're going to give you a heads up when they do their Kohl's clearance event. The nice part is they do them online as well, so you're able to not have to go to the store, and you could still, you know, buy those Nikes like I did online, you know, from the comfort of your own home. I think going in store, though, gives you a little bit of a better advantage because it's not... The items that are in the store aren't widely available to everyone online, so you might find a specific model or a specific pair of shoes that isn't available to all online people that are doing online arbitrage. So that's a benefit from going into the store. I mean, come on, $21 for a brand new pair of Nikes that sell for $80. That's hard to pass up, right? I also did get some brand new pair of Levi's. I only bought 5 of them. They all sold by Christmas, and I bought them in November, and I paid $11 each for new with tag Levi's 505s. So it makes you wonder, because the thrift store is almost getting up to $11 a pair. Like our thrift store prices, Levi's used at $25 at Goodwill. So just making sure this is going to the right person. All right, North Face pants going out the door. Next was a storage unit purchase. I have these shoes forever. These are some G-Star Raw, lightly used men's high top shoes. Had these for probably a year and a half, and they sold for, let's get the total price. This is with shipping included, $34.49 with shipping. You said, have you looked at Brick Seek? No, I have not. No. For shoes? I have not. No. But yeah, I'll check it out. Is that like just another way to source for shoes? Or so these G-Star Raw shoes, I don't really do anything special. I'm just going to put them in a poly bag. If you guys have questions, just comment. I'm here to help. This is going to be every week, Tuesdays and Thursdays around the same time. Shipping out orders and just going over kind of what's going out in my business. I only do, I think, one what sold video a week is good. Those can get kind of boring. I like this more interactive, you know, to be able to just answer your guys' questions or just see what you're doing. Much easier, you know, no editing as well, so it's a lot nicer. All right, Justin, good job. Bought some G-Star Raw shoes. Crazy thing, I sold like 3 heavy-duty jackets. This first one is Toomey Tech. Let's see, where is it? It's a really nice jacket. Toomey Tech, really heavy jacket, double-lined. Men's medium. Toomey Tech jacket didn't sell for the most money. $32.95 shipped, and it is new with tags from TJ Maxx, but took forever to sell. Took like almost 2 years. at least a year and a half. I'm going to pack this in a poly bag. So I just fold it down as much as I can. It's good to have huge poly bags so you could fit these coats in. I'm going to add a second camera so you guys can see as I ship stuff out and kind of how I ship it out. I just had a lot of questions of people asking me how to ship what. So I thought maybe that could be valuable. But yeah, this should fit in here. You just got to go slow. It's supposed to be 85 degrees in Oregon today. That is rare. So it's funny to still be selling jackets. Where's this going? This is going to, well, it's going to Massachusetts. So that's why. All right, so got that in there. Just like that. Nice package. Shipped for $10. I did charge $12.95 shipping, so that's fine. All right. All right. What's going on, Big John? Big John Tech Reviews. Good to see you. What size poly bags do I use for coats? I use 12 by 16, or I have a 14 by 18 for like huge coats. But I did run out of those. Usually I order them from the eBay subscription. But yeah, just these 12 by 16 work for about 95% of my items. Everything's linked down below as far as like what I use for shipping supplies. For most of my clothing, that works. All right, so get back into the coffee. All right, we have another jacket. This one's not going to fit in a poly bag. This is a Nautica men's faux fur small soft shell coat, new with tags. It retailed. These were bought like 10 years ago from a storage unit from some hoarder. So the price on that is what, $130? Still though, a year and a half to sell a jacket. Nautica, Kenneth Cole, those are brands that I honestly would run from. Nautica, some vintage stuff sells for good money, like the color block sweaters and stuff, but I just haven't been able to move it quickly. So I stay away. I kind of laugh anytime I see Nautica or Kenneth Cole or Claiborne at the thrift store, and just like, I learned my lesson, you know, not to pick that up. So this is going to go in a big box as well. This is a 12 by 16 by 8 box. And this is probably the best way to it's a huge coat. So that, for example, wouldn't fit in like a 14 by 18 poly bag either. What's going on, Sean? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. If you guys have questions, I'm here. Good to see you. TC says, hey, Bo, how's it going, my friend? Going good. Glad I caught you live. I really enjoyed you and Jake the other night. You guys were killing it. I want to be like you guys when you grow up. Hey, we're just regular people. You know, that's the cool part about reselling. Is that you don't need to go to any specific schooling or anything. You know, you could go to YouTube University and learn what other people are doing and apply some of their strategies. That's the cool part. That's why I like doing the podcast, because everyone does their business differently. And I'm a lifelong learner. I want to learn from other people that are doing it on a high level. So it's really cool to kind of, you know, get a sneak peek into what other people do. Like what they pick up. How do they want to run their business? Do they want to hire people in the future? You know, these are all things that I have questions about too. But I appreciate that, TC. You know, there's nothing special that I did other than just like, you know, kind of apply what other people were doing on a higher level, right? And then just double down on my sourcing. which I think is super critical nowadays. Like the sourcing is can't be, you can't be slacking on the sourcing, especially where I live. It's maybe different in other areas, but all right, this is a big old box. This is shipping to Pennsylvania for $12. Oh, whoops. Probably shouldn't show the address there. Whatever. Sean, you said, can we ship? Yeah. Can we ship a coat in a black trash bag? Asking for a friend. Hey, man. In my early days, I definitely took advantage of that. But yeah, I think you're okay, just as long as it's not in like a pizza box. All right, next is a Hang 10. It's a terrible brand. What was I thinking? This item was listed a year ago. Hang 10 women's large black floral UPF 50 long sleeve top. So it's like a swimming top. That sold for terrible. Sold for $13.13. And it's going to cost me $4 to ship it. Still, I mean, whatever. Not something I would pick up. It was new with tags, even. These are a lot of learning lessons you guys are going to see on these lives that, just things that I wouldn't pick up. Again, I guess that's the cool part. You can make money off of random stuff like this, but not something I would be running to the store for. Right. Big John says, how long have you been selling on eBay? I just started my store 2 weeks ago and have over 70 items listed and sold 14 so far. Love this. Why didn't I start this years ago? Yeah, I mean, same thing, I know that, years when I first started, it was a lot easier. It's definitely more competitive now, and I've been doing it for about 3 years full time, 3.5 years. And continue to keep growing the business as far as I can solo. I don't really want to hire anyone out at this point, just from where I live, and kind of, to be able to hire out, I'm going to need to be able to like double the amount of sales just to be able to afford that employee. So it's a great business to do by yourself. But yeah, for about 3.5 years solo, and I'm doing honest reviews. Good to see you. Yeah, so how many am I listing daily is 20 per day. 20 per day. That's where I'm at. I used to be at 50, you remember? And now you're seeing all these garbage items from when I was listing 50 a day. I can't even pronounce this brand name. It's terrible, though. You don't want it. You don't even want to know. I had a lot of my items, probably the first 2,000 of my items. I changed all the price to $1. But the shipping is $8.95, so at least I make some money on the shipping. But I figured the first 2,000 items that I listed, if I still have them, they need to be gone, like big time, because they're over 2-3 years old. And so this item sold for $10, shipped. I'm paying $4.50 to ship it, so maybe I make $2. Wouldn't pick that up again, but it was a very old item, 2.5 years old. I feel like 20 listings a day is about the sweet spot for me right now with other things that I have going on and whatnot. So that could change. We'll see. But yeah, so this is a good item here. Picked this up just last week. It is women's Nike ACG pants, cinch ankle joggers, ripstop. Oh yeah, they are ripstop. Okay. Yeah, I picked these up for like $3, and they sold for, let's see, they sold for $26.95 shipped. It will cost me $6.23 to ship these out. So not bad. Nike ACG is a good model within the Nike brand. These were size extra small, too. Probably not the best size. Congratulations, Kathy, for purchasing those pants. All right, Ann Taylor, you're gonna get some Ann Taylor because I bought a lot and I shouldn't have. These are some size 2P. Actually sold for pretty good money. How long ago were they listed? So these sold for $24.95, and they were listed actually only 5 months ago on December 27th. So not too long ago. Nothing special about them. So Ann Taylor pants, $25, but still wouldn't pick it up again. All right. Big John says, is it that eBay changed the shipping costs? So if you say $8.99 shipping and true only cost is $4.99, that's what eBay charges? Yes, yes. Well, no, that's for the calculated, the new calculated shipping rule. So that changed, but for me, I do a flat rate shipping. So women's tops and men's shirts are $5.95 flat rate, and then anything else like jackets, pants, jeans, shorts, sweaters are $8.95 flat shipping. I hope that makes sense. All right, Kathy, enjoy your Ann Taylor pants. Right, next is Brooks Brothers Polo. Amazing. It's got these little flags. Wow. It's a size extra large. Let's see, these sold for, this sold for a whopping $12.79. It took a year and a half to sell, and shipping for $5.62. So I made maybe $2-3. Most of these items that are bad are all Goodwill bins purchase, bulk bale purchase, or bulk wholesale purchase. So I'm into these items that are really bad, $1 or less. So that is, I guess, the only good news of those terrible items, is that I didn't pay very much. That's not the way to go, in my opinion, nowadays, for me. Right. Next is a Lucy sweater. Big John, you're welcome. Yeah, shipping is good. I mean, it's a good way to make a little bit of extra money. I try to be competitive with my shipping within the clothing category. Like for shoes, for example, if I'm listing a brand new pair of shoes like those Nikes that went out earlier, I do free shipping because when I see the other listings have free shipping, I want to be, kind of competitive. Otherwise, if I am going to charge shipping on that, I need to come in below the total price of the other competitors, right? So that's where I'm, a little bit different. Next is a Lucy sweater. Not a good brand either. So this item was listed a year and a half ago, and it sold for, you guys are going to be shocked on how depressing the price was. $15.21 shipped. I'm paying $5.12 to ship this out. Probably got it for $1 or less. But nonetheless, it's a very old item that's being shipped, so that's good. I love it when I see the old items sell because I just want nothing to do with them. And I want to start filling up this inventory with good A+ items. Something I've been doing for only like 8 weeks now. I know, just my being able to source a lot more and pick up better items. I'm seeing the results in the store just by doing that. It's a funny concept, right? But if you just pick up better items, your sales will increase. That's how it works. So, Ella, congratulations for purchasing this sweater. All right, Jones, New York. Amazing. Women's shorts, size 12. They're going out. Guess the price. Whoa, I'm shocked. I'm actually pretty shocked. These shorts sold for $24.74. It's costing me $5.62 to ship them. and they were listed. I gotta know when I listed these. These were listed, okay, in December. So about 5 months to sell. And this was a Goodwill Bins purchase. So pretty shocking. I mean, it's tempting, right, to be like, hey, yeah, pick up those Jones New York. They'll sell. I just I'm not. I'm done with it. Someone else can. All right. TC says, I agree. I beat myself up every day for not sourcing enough, but I'm dealing with some serious health problems last couple of years, and this seems to be the business for me. Yeah, that's one of the biggest perks to running this business is being able to do it how you want, to work when you want. You don't have a manager or someone looking down over you, telling you when you should do the work. Like if you're sick, you could take a sick day. If you got kids going out playing soccer practice, you could take a break and go and do that. I love working from home, so that's one of the biggest benefits for me. And hope you feel better. Yeah, I mean, your health is your wealth, right? Doesn't matter how much money you make. If you're not healthy, you're going to struggle. So yeah, Jones New York shorts going out. Heather, good job. All right. Oh, what's going on, Caleb? Good to see you. What's up, boss? Just driving home from sourcing. Yeah, you said you were going to be going out today. What'd you find? What's going on, Bobby? Yeah, you didn't miss anything. You just missed some Jones New York and Ann Taylor pants, so nothing special. But hopefully, as I keep doing these lives, you guys start to see some of the better items that I'm selling, which is the whole goal. I think that's going to be more valuable than saying, hey, I sold these Ann Taylor pants. No one's looking for that, right? This is a Sperry bucket hat. Nothing too crazy about it. This came from the storage unit almost 2 years ago, and I'm just going to put it in this nice random box so it doesn't get crushed. There we go. And that was $20 shipped, and I am paying how much to ship it? $4.55. I'm out of tape. But yeah, just trying to provide as much value as possible and being able to just answer you guys' questions while I get these items shipped out. And hopefully you guys can learn something. Caleb says 97 items. Nice. That's pretty good. When I go out sourcing all day, that's typically what I'll get. I'll try to get 100 items, but nothing crazy. That's how it is, brother. I feel like those home runs are great, to find like that yachting jacket. That's great. But I went out sourcing yesterday and I didn't find no yachting jacket. It is all just bread and butter stuff. But then again, as I look at my business, it's like that's mainly what I sell. That's the lifeblood to my business, is the Levi's and, the Duluth jeans and stuff like that. They're not the best items, but I just feel like those generic items kind of make up the majority of the sales. All right, Sperry hat. Going to Ben. Big John says, Bo, what state do you live in? If you don't mind saying, I'm located 10 miles from Houston. Nice. I'm in Oregon. Yeah, so I'm about an hour outside of Portland. And I drive into Portland to go and source and starting to develop my route a little bit better. But yeah, that's where I live. Very competitive here. Every thrift store that opens has a line of 25 resellers. All right. I have one Poshmark order. 2. Maybe I could ship those out. That was all the eBay orders. So about $450 in gross sales, which is okay. Yeah, we have 3 Poshmark orders. 4. Whoops. All right. But yeah, Houston's a really good place to source. You should have no problem at all finding places to source in Houston. TC says, you and Jake are both pretty cool. Seems like you guys hit it off pretty well. Tell me something big and tall sizes being larger than the average bear. I'm always looking. Any ideas, money to spend? I mean, anything in big and tall is gonna be just sell better. For me, like I picked up two or three Ralph Lauren 3XBs yesterday. Ralph Lauren just in small, medium, unless it's like linen or silk, it just takes a longer time for it to sell. So you're just going to want to double check. Anytime it says LT or XLT or a 3XB, 2XB, you just want to look it up. And typically, by looking those up, I'm just seeing the sell-through rate be better on those items. All right. I hope that brought clarity. Maybe not. Bo, what is your daily average sales? I'm listing 22, but selling around 8 to 10. Well, amazing news is that for the first time in months, probably since November, I'm listing 560 items a month for probably now 8 months now, and this is the first month where I sold 577. So I'm now technically listing or selling when I'm listing. Some days I'll sell 25, some days I'll sell 15, but like the average over the last 31 days has been pretty good. I mean, I could look it up right now, but that's amazing because I have a big store, 9,700 items. Half of them are terrible. So that's something I just want to improve my sell-through rate on. So yeah, in the last 31 days, as of right now, I've sold 552, so 552, and then I list 560. Sales are up 32.8% over the previous 31 days. So, but keep going. I mean, just if you watched my past videos, the one thing that really was the big change was just buying better stuff. Like, that means I had to pay up. I have to pay up now. Oh, no. I have to pay $8 for a shirt that I know that it could sell for $30, but it may take 3-4 months to sell. Better than buying a bunch of $1 items hoping to make $5, $10 profit, especially with it being so competitive in my area. But just keep going, keep focusing on good, high-selling stuff. Maybe incorporate some online and retail arbitrage as well. I don't know, because you do live in Missouri, right? Let's see. Another sale on Poshmark. Wrangler shorts. What? Riggs Wrangler shorts stains on Poshmark. $15. I'm accepting that. Awesome. So... let's see. Sea Monkey says, I appreciate the knowledge I have gleaned from you and Sean. Hi, Sean. Hi, Caleb. And the Reselling Bros. I try to learn from the best. Yeah. I learn from them too. I think just being a learner for life, especially in a business like clothing where styles come and go, you got to just always have an open mind and just learn from people that are doing it where you want to be. Hey, you want to make $100,000 in sales in a year, learn from the people that are doing that. So, but yeah, I appreciate that. Terry says, what is your daily average shipments? I'm just shy of 5 per day, listing 25 to 50 per day with help. We more than doubled our outbound in the last 3 weeks, hoping to get into the double digits by 4th of July. Hey, if you believe it, you're going to have a better chance at succeeding. So good job there. So just checked. Over the last 31 days, I've sold 552 items, and I list 560 items per month. So we're just about selling what I'm listing. Right. TC says, thank you, brother. I agree. Health is wealth. I just keep grinding forward. I'm not about to throw pity parties for myself. Yeah. I mean, we're also human too. Like, things are tough. Life is tough. I think it's just as long as you give yourself some grace and time to go through whatever you're going through, but just don't stay in that place. We're human. We're not super, we're not gods, right? But yeah, your health is everything. And learning that has been huge for me. Like, my wife, we're saving up for this neck procedure that she needs. And, really nothing matters in life unless you're healthy. Like, you got to have your health. And that's kind of what we've been, I haven't talked too much about it on the channel, but that is like everything that is profit and coming into the business is being set aside to save for my wife's neck procedures that she needs. She was in a whiplash car accident like 13 years ago, and it's just gotten progressively worse. And that opened our eyes to like, man, your health is everything, because, can't exactly go skydiving anymore. But not like we wanted to, but yeah, your health is huge. Big John says, my girlfriend's son knows a guy who owns a big bin store, and his Thursdays are the dollar days. Fridays starts all over again. So he bought 13 big pallets full of shipping boxes. Nice. Full and left over. Nice. That's good. And now you have plenty of small items to list. Sweet. Yeah, that's good. However you could get inventory. I would just make sure the sell-through rate aligns with your business model, and go for it. TC says, got it, thanks. So you live in God's country. I'm jealous. I'm going on a cruise in 2000. She was from Medford. Yeah, Oregon's awesome. Yeah, other than the rain, can't really complain about the rain. If you live in Oregon, it just shows that you haven't lived there long enough. We've lived here for a little over 10 years, since 2014. And yeah, we love it. I mean, the summers are the best. Let's see. Big John says, have plenty of small items list. Yes. Caleb, what's going on, Big John? Yeah, good channel. That's a good channel. Good point. L. Rowe Fisher and Kaylee Lane, both great channels to learn from. Good listening material to put on in the background while you do your work. L. Rowe Fisher does some good stuff with like breaking down blazers and just like deep dives. Like hour and a half deep dive, which is good. I think it's helpful to have like a market report for clothing, especially for other resellers. Because we're looking up this data all the time, like sell-through rate. What does it sell for? That's why I thought maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays showing what I ship out and how much I'm roughly making can be helpful for people to like go, hey, maybe I'll pick that up. Maybe you want to pick up Jones New York shorts size 12. Go ahead. I don't know. Everyone's business is different. He's hysterical too. Nice. All right, well, I'm going to go and grab these Poshmark orders really fast. Let's see if I could find them. All right, there it is. Poshmark over the weekend was crazy. The previous Poshmark weekend, I sold 2 items. The last Poshmark weekend, 16, 17 items. I don't know. Poshmark has been super inconsistent, but I don't know. How does it work for you guys? I just see it as like, hey, it helps me pay for inventory every month. I haven't added any new items in my Poshmark closet. So... but it's nice to have a couple extra sales. Right. So some underwear, which I'm not going to dig out right now, but an Eddie Bauer jacket sold for $20. 21328. Gonna go grab it. All right. So this Eddie Bauer jacket listed 4 months ago. Sold pretty nice. I have a bunch of these. I don't really recommend them, but I ordered a bunch like a year ago. The Tyvek bags. They just don't stick very well. Like the adhesive doesn't stick the best. But I gotta go through them because I got like 2,000 of them. So that's a good sale. A lot of stuff that's in my Poshmark closet. I stopped listing anything new like 2 months ago. So any sale is a good sale on there because it's generally going to be an older item. All right. Here we go. TC says, so true, brother. I'm never too old to learn. I played around with eBay a couple years ago, and then I took an unexpected journey. But what I've learned from you guys in last year, I had no clue what I was doing. Yeah, there's a lot of information out there. I just say take it in, be a student of the game, and then apply what you've learned. Some stuff works, some stuff doesn't. Like for me, buying wholesale, buying bulk bales from other resellers or other thrift stores works for some people and doesn't work for others. Like it didn't work for me. No, this is not my style. I don't want to dig through clothes, but it might work for someone else. You know, like if you do whatnot or whatever. So that jacket's going out. That was nice. And now we have some Wrangler shorts that sold pretty fast in like 2 months. Those Wrangler shorts, size 40, 21535. The Wrangler Riggs workwear is something I would pick up. Definitely not going to spend more than a couple dollars, maybe $5 for the cargo pants if they're ripstop. So these were shorts. Let's see. Probably got these from the bins. Bobby says, no thank you on Jones, New York. Yeah, it's a terrible brand. It's awful. Gotta run and get back to work. Happy shipping. Good to see you, Caleb. TC says, good luck to you and your wife, my friend. If I can be of any help, please let me know. I've been in my situation for 3 years now, and I have a lot of resources and agencies that might help you guys. Oh, nice. Yeah, you can reach out to me on Instagram, Bo Johnson 7. Sorry, chat people. I was nice talking with you, Bo. Oh no, you're good. This is what it's for, is just sharing people's experiences. We don't need to even talk about reselling. You know, I just want to be able to get to know my subscribers and get to know you guys. I mean, we just hit 8,000 subscribers. It's never thought that it would grow. But, you know, mainly just was starting the channel like, hey, it'd be cool to document the journey. And, you know, a year and a half later, it's been a beautiful thing to just help people in their business as well. Yeah, if you guys have questions, we're getting down to the last few shipments here. So every Tuesdays and every Thursday at around probably 9, 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, we're going to be going live, showing you what I'm shipping out, average price I paid, average price it sold for, and the time frame that it took to sell. Live Q&A intermingled with that, if that's even a word. But yeah, want to just be able to bring some more value to the channel. Let's see. Poshmark shipping is kind of rough. Let's see. All right, so we got those shorts going out. And then what else? We had a couple other things. We had a Terra in Sky Walmart brand. It's a 1X top, plus size top. What did that sell for on Poshmark? That sold for, don't pick up that brand. So for $7. So let me go grab that. 11,142. Be right back. Tomorrow I'm going to be going live with Josh Galt at 10 a.m. Pacific time. If you guys want to join in on the discussion, we're going to be talking about what resellers aren't telling you, the famous video title you've seen probably on your homepage several times. We're actually just going to be deep diving that topic a little further, you know. And Josh is a good guy, very knowledgeable on what's going on eBay, and it's going to be his second time on the channel, so I'm excited to kind of see what's going on. All right. Alrighty, so this is going to be wrapping up the last order, and if you guys have questions, just reach out to me on Instagram, or you could just leave a comment down below in the video if you're catching on the replay. We'll see you live every Tuesdays and Thursdays for the shipping video, and then every Friday it's always going to be the Reseller Journey podcast. So I hope you guys have a blessed rest of the day. It was good hanging out with you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.